Have you ever woken up, sat at the edge of your bed, and just paused? Not because you're in pain, but because your body feels a little heavier, a little slower, and somehow a little weaker than it used to. Your arms don't lift with the same ease. Your legs feel just a bit less steady. It doesn't happen all at once, but one morning you realize your strength isn't what it used to be. If this sounds familiar, you're far from alone. After the age of 60, our bodies begin to lose muscle mass naturally, a process called sarcopenia. It's not your fault. It's not even about being inactive. Sarcopenia is a biological shift that affects nearly every older adult to some degree. But here's the part most people don't realize. Losing muscle isn't inevitable, and it doesn't have to define your aging experience. In fact, one of the most overlooked tools for fighting muscle loss isn't a gym membership, a supplement, or a complicated fitness plan. It's sleep. Yes, while you sleep, your body goes to work. It repairs damaged muscle tissue, balances hormones, and rebuilds strength, but only if it has the right nutrients in your system to do so. And this is where most seniors fall short. Not because they don't care, but because they've never been told that what you eat before bed can dramatically impact how strong you feel in the morning. So instead of starting your day feeling drained and off balance, what if one small evening habit could help you wake up with more strength, energy, and confidence? Let's begin with one of the gentlest, most effective bedtime foods. Something fuzzy on the outside, sweet and tangy on the inside. The kiwi. When you think of kiwi, you might picture a small, fuzzy fruit tossed into a colorful fruit salad or perched beside your breakfast. But hidden beneath that bright green flesh is one of nature's most powerful and underrated allies in your fight against muscle loss after 60. Especially when enjoyed before bed, kiwi becomes a quiet but effective partner in improving both your sleep quality and overnight recovery. So why kiwi? First, it's one of the very few foods that naturally contain melatonin, the hormone your body produces to signal that it's time to sleep. Most people associate melatonin with supplements, but kiwi delivers it gently through food, helping you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer without disrupting your body's natural rhythm. In a study of older adults, eating just 2 kiwis an hour before bed improved both sleep duration and sleep quality significantly. And that deeper sleep matters. During the deeper stages of rest, what doctors call slow wave or REM sleep, your body releases growth hormone and begins the critical work of muscle repair and cell regeneration. But that process can only happen if you're truly resting, and kiwi helps make that possible. But there's more. Kiwi is packed with antioxidants like vitamin C and E, which reduce inflammation and help fight off oxidative stress in aging muscles. That means less stiffness in the morning, fewer aches, and better mobility. It's also rich in potassium, an essential mineral for healthy muscle contractions, and a secret weapon against those painful nighttime leg cramps. Perhaps best of all, kiwi is low in sugar, low in sodium, and easy to digest, making it a safe choice even for seniors managing diabetes, high blood pressure, or digestive sensitivity. Just peel 2 ripe kiwis about an hour before bed and eat them slowly. Turn it into a nightly ritual, one that calms your body and signals it's time to rest and rebuild. One small fruit, one small habit, but the results can be deeply restorative. Now that we've explored how kiwi quietly helps your muscles rebuild during the night, let's shift to something a bit more surprising. An everyday staple most of us only think of for breakfast: the humble egg. Eggs have long held their place as a breakfast staple, but what if one of the most powerful times to eat them is actually before bed? For seniors over 60 looking to maintain or rebuild muscle strength, the humble egg can be a game changer when consumed in the evening. What makes eggs so special isn't just their impressive protein content, it's the type of protein they provide. Eggs contain complete protein, meaning they deliver all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to repair and grow muscle tissue. And among those amino acids, leucine stands out. Leucine plays a key role in stimulating muscle protein synthesis, the very process your body uses to build muscle. Here's where it gets even more important for seniors. As we age, our bodies naturally become less efficient at using small amounts of protein to rebuild muscle. This is known as anabolic resistance, and it means older adults often need more high-quality protein than younger people to get the same effect. A single large egg contains about 6 grams of protein and 500 to 600 milligrams of leucine, a meaningful dose that can help your muscles repair overnight, especially when your dinner was light or protein deficient. But eggs bring more than just muscle support. They're rich in vitamin D, which enhances muscle function and supports bone strength, 2 areas that often decline with age. They also contain choline, a nutrient essential for brain health, memory, and nervous system function. When combined, these benefits create a powerful foundation for both physical and cognitive resilience. Concerned about cholesterol? That's understandable, but recent research shows that moderate egg consumption, 1 per day, does not increase heart disease risk for most people. In fact, eggs may even raise levels of HDL, the good cholesterol, while leaving LDL largely unaffected. For best results, enjoy your eggs soft-boiled, poached, or lightly scrambled in olive oil about an hour before bed. It's light, easy to digest, and won't disrupt your sleep. Next, we'll explore a tiny seed that holds a powerful secret for relaxing muscles, improving sleep, and feeding your body essential minerals, all while you sleep peacefully. Let's talk about pumpkin seeds. They may be small, but pumpkin seeds, also known as pepitas, are one of nature's most potent bedtime allies, especially for adults over 60 looking to preserve muscle mass and improve sleep quality. Packed with powerful nutrients, these little green seeds offer a triple threat combination: magnesium, tryptophan, and plant-based protein, all essential for nightly recovery and long-term strength. Let's start with magnesium, a mineral many seniors unknowingly lack. Magnesium plays a critical role in muscle relaxation, nervous system regulation, and even blood pressure control. Without it, muscles may stay partially tense overnight, which can lead to morning stiffness, cramping, and poor sleep. Just 1 ounce of pumpkin seeds provides nearly 40% of your daily magnesium needs, making them one of the most concentrated, natural sources available. For seniors who wake up sore despite sleeping through the night, magnesium from pumpkin seeds could be the missing piece. But that's only the beginning. Pumpkin seeds also contain tryptophan, an amino acid that your body uses to produce serotonin and eventually melatonin, the hormone that regulates your sleep-wake cycle. While tryptophan alone won't knock you out, when paired with magnesium, it helps ease the body into deep, restorative sleep, the exact kind your muscles need to rebuild and strengthen. And let's not forget protein. Each small handful delivers about 7 grams of high-quality plant protein, which helps supply amino acids throughout the night. Unlike fast-digesting proteins that cause spikes and crashes, the healthy fats in pumpkin seeds slow digestion, giving your body a steady stream of fuel as you rest. That's especially helpful for seniors, whose muscles often need longer periods of nourishment to recover fully. Pumpkin seeds are also rich in zinc, a nutrient that supports immune function and hormone balance, particularly testosterone, an important factor for maintaining muscle mass in aging men. All of this in a snack you can prepare in seconds. The best way to enjoy them: just a tablespoon or 2 before bed, plain or lightly toasted, unsalted, of course. You can even sprinkle them over a little plain yogurt or mix them with banana slices for a nutrient-rich evening treat. And speaking of slow-digesting protein, there's one food that works overnight like no other, a creamy, underestimated classic that helps fuel your muscles until sunrise. Let's talk about cottage cheese. When it comes to rebuilding and preserving muscle after 60, few foods work harder while you sleep than cottage cheese. It may not be glamorous, it doesn't trend on social media, and it rarely makes the top of superfood lists. But for seniors focused on maintaining mobility, preventing frailty, and waking up stronger, not sorer, cottage cheese is a quiet champion. The magic lies in its high content of casein protein. Unlike fast-absorbing proteins like whey, casein digests slowly, releasing amino acids into your bloodstream over several hours. This slow trickle is exactly what your muscles need while you're sleeping, when your body shifts into recovery and repair mode. Without this steady fuel, your body may actually break down muscle to meet its nighttime needs, something no one wants, especially after 60. Just a half-cup serving of low-fat cottage cheese before bed can provide up to 14 grams of protein with a particularly high amount of leucine, the amino acid that directly triggers muscle protein synthesis. This is key for older adults as our muscles become less responsive to protein over time and require higher quality sources to stimulate growth and repair. Cottage cheese delivers exactly that. But there's more. Cottage cheese is also a great source of vitamin B12, which supports nerve health and energy metabolism, and calcium, essential for bone strength and heart rhythm stability. It even contains selenium, an antioxidant mineral that fights inflammation and supports a healthy immune response. Worried about blood sugar? Cottage cheese has a low glycemic index, meaning it won't spike insulin levels or disrupt your sleep. And for those managing their heart health, there are low-fat and low-sodium versions readily available in most grocery stores. The key is to avoid overly flavored or sweetened varieties, which often come with added sugars or sodium. As for taste and texture, some people enjoy cottage cheese straight from the spoon. Others mix in calming ingredients like a few kiwi slices or a pinch of cinnamon. You could even combine it with a spoonful of crushed pumpkin seeds for a complete bedtime recovery combo. And perhaps the best part? No cooking, no prep, no cleanup. Just open the container, take a few spoonfuls, and give your muscles the building blocks they need to rebuild themselves overnight. Now, if you're thinking that bedtime foods are all about protein and muscle, let's not forget another crucial piece of the puzzle: your sleep quality itself. Because even the best nutrition can't work its magic unless you actually reach deep, restful sleep. And that's where our next food comes in. An herbal infusion backed by ancient wisdom and modern science. Chamomile. To understand why these bedtime foods are so powerful, we need to look at what your body actually does while you sleep. Most people think of sleep as a passive state, a time when everything slows down and shuts off. But in truth, your body is incredibly busy during the night, especially when it comes to healing and restoring muscle. The deep stages of sleep, especially what's called slow wave or deep non-REM sleep, are when your body releases the most growth hormone. This hormone is critical for muscle repair, bone strengthening, and tissue regeneration. But your body can't do its job without the proper ingredients. That's where food comes in. Specifically, slow-digesting proteins like casein, amino acids like tryptophan, and micronutrients like magnesium and potassium provide the raw materials your body needs to rebuild what's been broken down during the day. When you combine these nutrients with better sleep quality, you're giving your body a double advantage. For example, melatonin-rich foods like kiwi help you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer, while protein-rich options like eggs and cottage cheese fuel your muscles through the night. Add in magnesium from pumpkin seeds to relax your nervous system and support better sleep architecture, and you're creating the perfect conditions for muscle preservation. This isn't just nutrition, it's strategy. A nightly plan to help your body heal while you rest, using nothing more than whole foods and consistency. No gimmicks, no expensive supplements. Just giving your body what it's been asking for all along. Now that we've explored how these foods support muscle recovery and better sleep, let's turn our attention to the practical side. How to build your own nightly ritual that's simple, effective, and easy to stick with. Even with the best intentions, many seniors unknowingly sabotage their sleep and recovery with simple mistakes made in the evening hours. These habits may seem harmless, even routine, but over time, they chip away at the deep rest your body so desperately needs to repair muscle and regain strength. One of the most common issues, going to bed on an empty stomach. Some people believe that eating before bed will lead to weight gain or indigestion, but in reality, a light protein-rich snack can support stable blood sugar and provide the amino acids your body needs for overnight muscle repair. Skipping that snack could leave your body without the raw materials it needs to rebuild. Another misstep is relying on decaf coffee or sleepy time teas with hidden caffeine. Many decaffeinated beverages still contain small amounts of caffeine, and for sensitive individuals, that can be just enough to disrupt deep sleep cycles. Combine that with the habit of using screens, phones, tablets, or TVs right before bed, and you're sending your brain mixed signals about whether it should wind down or stay alert. Also common, choosing high sodium or sugary snacks in the evening. Salty foods can raise nighttime blood pressure and cause fluid retention, while sugar can spike insulin and trigger restlessness or even overnight wake-ups. Seniors with diabetes, high blood pressure, or insomnia are especially vulnerable to these effects. Even posture and activity matter. Going straight to bed without gentle stretching or relaxation can leave your body feeling stiff or your nervous system too tense to ease into sleep. Avoiding these pitfalls isn't about perfection, it's about being mindful. By swapping small mistakes for smarter habits, you can dramatically improve both sleep and muscle restoration. Up next, let's explore how to turn all these lessons into a simple, sustainable nightly routine you'll actually look forward to. Building strength after 60 isn't just about what you eat, it's about when and how. Creating a sustainable, calming evening ritual is the key to turning powerful, sleep-supporting foods into real overnight recovery. That's why we've put together a gentle 7-day bedtime routine that nourishes your body, supports deep sleep, and helps rebuild your muscles, all while feeling natural and enjoyable. Day 1, Sunday. Begin the week with intention. About 1 hour before bed, peel and eat 2 ripe kiwis while listening to calming music. Follow with a few slow stretches to loosen tight joints and send your nervous system the signal it's time to wind down. Day 2, Monday. Have a soft boiled egg with a pinch of sea salt and a side of steamed spinach or a few cherry tomatoes. This combination delivers complete protein and essential vitamins while keeping things light. Day 3, Tuesday. Enjoy a tablespoon of unsalted pumpkin seeds as you sip a warm cup of chamomile tea. The magnesium and tryptophan help relax muscles and cue melatonin release for more restful sleep. Day 4, Wednesday. Go back to the kiwi, but this time pair it with half a cup of unsweetened Greek yogurt or cottage cheese. You'll get the benefit of casein protein to sustain your muscles throughout the night. Day 5, Thursday. Treat yourself to a warm, comforting bedtime bowl. Half a cup of oatmeal made with oat milk, topped with sliced banana and a sprinkle of crushed walnuts. This combo soothes your digestion and delivers complex carbs, potassium, and healthy fats for deeper rest. Day 6, Friday. Revisit the egg. Add a few slices of avocado or a drizzle of olive oil for extra heart-healthy fats and flavor. Follow with 10 minutes of quiet reading or breathing exercises to signal the shift into rest mode. Day 7, Saturday. Finish the week strong and simple. 1 spoonful of low-fat cottage cheese before bed. No frills, no fuss, just a quiet moment of nourishment. Let it be a reminder that your body is still working, still rebuilding, even as you sleep. Small rituals like these restore strength one night at a time. But to keep the benefits going, we need to understand what fuels the future. So let's close with a powerful reminder on consistency and confidence. Sometimes the most powerful proof doesn't come from studies or expert advice. It comes from real people just like you. Seniors who were once frustrated by restless nights, early morning fatigue, and a quiet fear that their bodies were slipping away until they made one small change. And night by night, things began to shift. Like James, 72, who began eating cottage cheese before bed after watching one of our videos. "I used to wake up every morning feeling like I hadn't slept at all," he said. "Now I don't just sleep, I recover. My legs feel stronger. I move with purpose again. Or Maria, 67, who started her own ritual with kiwis and a warm cup of chamomile tea. It's not just about sleep, she shared. It's about dignity. I no longer need help getting up from my chair in the morning. That means everything to me. These aren't just bedtime snacks. They're emotional anchors, small loving actions that whisper to your body, you're worth caring for. That quiet bowl of oatmeal, the handful of seeds, or one soft egg before bed isn't just nutrition. It's trust in your ability to rebuild day by day with grace. So if you've ever felt alone in this journey, let these voices remind you, you are not. Every evening choice you make is a step towards strength. And now, let's bring everything together into one clear, simple final message. Your roadmap to reclaiming vitality, starting tonight. Growing older isn't a decline, it's an evolution. But too often we accept fatigue, weakness, or restless nights as the price of aging. It doesn't have to be. What you've learned today isn't about chasing youth. It's about reclaiming strength, peace, and confidence quietly, night after night, one small act at a time. A kiwi, an egg, a spoonful of cottage cheese. These aren't just foods. They're signals to your body that you're still investing in it, that you still care enough to give it what it needs to recover, repair, and rise strong the next morning. The truth is, muscle loss isn't a one-way street. With the right fuel, restful sleep, and consistent habits, your body, yes, even after 60, 70, or 80, can respond with strength, clarity, and steadiness. These are the tools. And now, you have the roadmap. So tonight, make a small but powerful choice. Build your evening ritual. Choose foods that nourish in the quietest hours. And in return, your body will thank you through stronger steps, steadier mornings, and a renewed sense of possibility. You've earned the right to rest deeply and wake up stronger. Have you tried any of these foods before bed? What bedtime ritual works best for you? Share your experience in the comments. We read every one, and your story may inspire someone else. If this video helped you, give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to Health 65 and hit the bell so you won't miss more powerful health tips made just for you. Together, we're not just aging, we're aging stronger. Let's keep walking this journey one restful night at a time.